The river of my village doesn't make you think about anything. When you're at its bank, you're only at its bank. There's something quite special about cycling alongside the Tejo River in Lisbon. The bike path wind around the riverbank, displaying the poetry of Portuguese writer Fernando Pessoa. This project was designed by the municipality of Lisbon to promote urban cycling, and the poem resonates and connects with the location perfectly. Here, close to the most western point in Europe, the poem evokes America. Through the Tejo you go to the world. Beyond the Tejo is America and the fortunes you encounter there. Hi, I'm Anita Anthony. Welcome to Echo Trek. The Mercedes-Benz F-Cell Tour will also make its way to America from Lisbon. But en route to the New World, Christian not only bicycled along the River Tejo, but also met people in Lisbon who take part in creating beautiful and inspirational green design there.
This place is called Boca do Inferno, the mouth of hell. And could there be any better start for EcoTrek than this natural spectacle? We are in Cascais, south of Lisbon, Portugal, where I want to show you some interesting people and their stories. So let's go downtown. Portugal's capital is considered to be one of Europe's most beautiful cities. But let's focus in on some of the finer details.
Architect and designer Pedro Costa is known mostly for his design of the extension of Lisbon's Ocenario. The main tank of the second largest aquarium in the world holds 5 million liters of water. But Pedro Costa also designed a truly inspirational and intricate installation in Lisbon. But before we join Christian and Pedro Costa, let's have a look at the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell wall drive. The Mercedes-Benz F-Cell Tour is now moving on to another continent after crossing Europe and driving more than 3,700 kilometers or 2,300 miles emission-free. The B-Class F-Cell wall drive has completed its first leg on its ride around the world. Now, the cars, and even more importantly, all the equipment, including a mobile filling station, have to be packed up and loaded onto a plane for the crossing over the Atlantic. Let's turn to Christian and architect and designer Pedro Costa, who designed an intricate installation within Lisbon's Low Bar. The glue-free cardboard creation acts as a seating unit, a shelving unit, and is a remarkable piece of art. Christian took a closer look.
What would you do with things like that? You would trash them, right? Although they are good for designer furniture. Don't believe? See for yourselves. Pedro Costa's tables and stools made out of ordinary cardboard can be bought by everyone. I meet him in Fabrico Infinito, run by his friend Marcelo. Marcela creates chandeliers out of discarded broken objects, and the motto of her shop is sustainability. The majority of the artwork here is made out of recycled materials. Shoes out of cork, furniture out of wood from the trash, a bench out of steel and plastic bottles. Marcela could probably make more money in her profession as a graphic designer, but as she says, the fight for a more eco-friendly society has always been in my genes. If this would not be my mission, I'd been doing something else for a long time, she says. Because to run this shop takes a lot from me, financially, psychologically and physically. As the Low Bar in Lisbon shows, Pedro Costa's cardboard furniture is not a useless gimmick, but all-day proof. We are stuck in old patterns, what works and what not, says Pedro.
As an architect, I always develop things that the persons ask me to do. So I try to put questions and give answers, and sustainability is one of the questions nowadays.
Before we turn our back on the old world and set our sights on the new, we stumbled across photos of this unusual Stone Age house in the mountains of Fafit, Portugal. This house looks like it came right off the set of the 1960s cartoon The Flintstones. There was speculation as to whether this house was actually real, but it can be seen right here on Google Earth. Front door, windows and rusty-looking roof and chimney sit angled on a hill and are wedged between four large craggy boulders. The Covenant's interior is candlelit and made with simple natural materials, including log and stone furniture, while large windmills spin nearby. An eco-friendly getaway where Wilma and Fred would fit right in when we can imagine recharging your batteries before heading off to the new world.
In the meantime, our world drive has made it over the Atlantic. We are in Miami, Florida, where we meet a designer who creates breathtaking fashion out of recycled material only.
More on that next week on EcoTrek.